What is up, everyone? This is Boaz, rank 1 asol. Today in our matchup Monday, we're going to be going over Swain and talking over his abilities. His first one, his Q, is a little cone, does a little damage, pretty spammable ability. Most of them won't start that ability. His W is a big old pull that he can shoot from pretty long range. He hits this and it slows you. And then his E, this is the most important ability. He throws this out. If it hits something, it sticks to him, and then he can activate it again and pull it back. And then lastly, his ults is a big old AoE ability, pretty large. It just restores health. If he's got Rylai's, it can slow. Pretty cool kit. I don't enjoy him, but this lane can give you some trouble if you're playing it incorrectly. So we're gonna go over that now. So, like always, we want to trade level 1. I am running bone plating. That's pretty much it negates his trade patterns early game. So as long as you play around that, you're gonna win the early trades. There's nothing you can do. I like to challenge people, especially in the lower elo games. This is kind of low elo, but it's early season, so this person could be good, could be bad. Turns out he was Sovereign last season, so it works on Sovereign players. So if that doesn't happen, what you want to do is you're going to want to play around this lower part of the lane where your pink ward is. This allows you to freely last hit, as well as if he ever walks up, you'll be able to get a fully charged Q off. But majority of the time, he's going to start his E, his third ability, which he's going to want to throw at the minions. Now, if he's throwing it at the minions, he's not throwing it at you, which means you can hit him and then do your 3-wave back. So you're going to want to grab the fruit, come back, and then do that. So if you are standing next to your minions, which is the most important part, you're going to get hit by his third skill, even if it doesn't hit you. So you're going to want to avoid that. So playing this lane phase, you're really not going to want to interact with him much. So the more abilities that he hits on you, his second and third, the more health he's going to get. So you're going to want to try and not do that. Now, you always want to be pinging your side lanes. He's obviously not rotating to the bot because, that's, we've got Vision over there. Now, I see my new coming over. I know whatever fight that I take with my jungle, we should win as long as I hit all my skills. So I'm going to do as much damage as I can. I don't care. 2 for 1 is good for me. So I'm going to do as much damage as I can. And we pick up one, and then we pick up the second one. My Hecarim got a double kill. Swain got 1 kill. I didn't get anything out of that. But, I got my Hecarim ahead. So that was a net gain for me. Didn't win lane from that. So we're going to keep going. Now, what you're going to be wanting to farm for is obviously, we're still the same thing. What we're doing. We're going to be gold efficient. We're going to be farm efficient, dodging his abilities. Now, if I was an inch to the side there, I get hit by that E, and then I don't get to farm that wave. So you want to make sure you're doing that. But yeah, you're farming to level 9. You want to get your level 9. You're going to have your Rylai's, and you're going to fight around that first objective. That's your goal. If Swain ever messes up when the wave is down, and you have Rylai's, you just fly at and then kill him. There's nothing that he can do. His phase rush is going to be kind of nice, so you're going to want to try and not allow him to proc that. It's okay. What I like to do here is throwing those asol ults. Not really looking for a kill, but I'm just trying to generate as much Stardust as I can. That's how I remain high. And, first strike gold, it's going to proc a lot of that. Anytime you can proc it. Just get your GPM up. That's going to be your goal this season. If you can do anything, look at your last season's GPM and see if you can get 50 to 100 more than that. If you can do that consistently every game, you are going to climb. An extra 100 gold per minute is going to do a lot for you over the long run. So, this Swain rotated. I pushed the lane under. It's not really going too well for my team. So, I don't have ultimate for this fight. Not very good. But I end up getting 1 kill. I need to stay away for the Zaya. She wants to root me. So I get 2 kills off this. Pretty good. Or a kill and assist. So, I thought about going and staying that wave, but, you want to not take from your laners if possible. If they're performing bad, take it from them. But don't grieve your teammates. It's really not... It may work in lower elo, but, as you get higher, you want to play smart. I flashed there because I thought the Gragas was going to go for an E flash combo. Cool interaction with Gragas, if you don't know, is you can E and then flash midway through your E or at the end of the E. And if you flash on top of someone, it'll proc the stun. So I didn't want to get pummeled by the Gragas, so that was just sort of a safe flash. So right now I'm playing for my Rylai's. What I want to do with this wave, Nunu's coming in, gets it pushed. I want to try and hold this minion if I can, the big one, because that's worth 5. Make sure you're Eing on the big ones. But I noticed that, it's probably going to die before the wave gets here. So I just went ahead and cleared it. Make sure you get the last hits. And then clearing the wave, get it under. I decided I'm going to grab this fruit, a little bit extra gold. And he wants to stop my back. Go ahead, just back off. Get your back. Now I got my power spike. I've got my Rylai's. 3,400 gold. That's enough for a Rylai's. An extra amp tome. We're going to come back into the lane, clear that wave, and then look to fight. We're going to look to fight if we can. See him get some more Stardust. But yeah, we're going to be looking to fight. Dragon's about to spawn. About to hit level 9. A little bit shy, but, I hit it and level up. I know this is what I was playing for. I was playing for level 9. I didn't want to drop my ulti before I hit 9. So I quickly leveled it up and then dropped the ulti. Now I've noticed, I've played with a lot of friends and I've watched them play. Some of them stream their games for me. That's another thing you need to start learning how to do is midway through team fights, level up your skills. So strong, so important. You're not that distracted and you are not proficient on your champion if you cannot level up your skills in the middle of a team fight. That extra damage means a lot. It's lower extra cooldown on a lot of your skills. But yeah, if you can do that, you are going to win a lot more of your games. And that is how you win the Aurelion Soul versus Swain matchup. If you've enjoyed the content, please consider liking and subscribing, and stay tuned for the next matchup Monday. Talk to y'all soon.